knelt where the preacher used to stand. Blood on my hands, no place for a man. Whispers of angels turned to dust and rust. I traded forgiveness for a handful of trust. The night was quiet, but my soul was loud. I lost my name in a faceless crowd. Every prayer I once believed got buried deep with no light breeze. I tried to call it salvation, but it answered like a gun. And every step I took for peace just came undone. Mercy buried deep in the desert ground, where the good in me couldn't make a sound. I buried love where the crows still weep. Now I sleep where the sinners sleep. No redemption left to keep, just mercy buried deep. Buried deep. I wore revenge like a second skin. Every scar was where forgiveness had been. The law don't follow where I've gone, only ghosts of the things I've done. I burned the bridges I could have crossed, paid every price, but still I'm lost. Even the devil won't shake my hand, says I'm a curse in this empty land. I thought I'd find peace in the fire, but it only fed the flame. Now every breath I take reminds me I'm the one to blame. Mercy buried deep in the desert ground, where the good in me couldn't make a sound. I buried hope where the vultures sleep. Now I walk where the damned still weep. No redemption left to keep, just mercy buried deep. Buried deep. If I could dig through time and bone, I'd find the man I used to know. But the desert don't return what it takes, it only keeps what a sinner breaks. Mercy buried deep in the dust and rain, carved in scars that will never fade. I called for grace, but it never came, just echoes of a forgotten name. I lost myself in what I'd read, now I'm just mercy buried deep. Buried deep. They dragged me through the dust and shame, under a sky that forgotten my name. No prayer left in my hollow chest, just iron fate and a rope for rest. The preacher lied with trembling hands, while sinners watched like silent sand. I heard my sins turn into stone as the wind carved them into bone. But the night don't sleep, and neither do I. Still hang beneath that broken sky. I am the gallows echo calling through the rain, a voice that never died, still whispering your pain. Every town I haunt, every soul I know, feels the shadow where the cold winds blow. I didn't leave when my body fell low. I'm the curse you hear when the lanterns glow. Now children dream of my empty swinging doors still creak like they're remembering. The sheriff drinks, but he never sleeps. He hears my laugh in the wooden beams. They nail my truth to a crooked tree, but truth don't die that easily. It learns to breathe in the midnight air and crawls back through your darkest prayer. So lock your doors when the wind runs wild. That's just my voice calling every child. I am the gallows echo calling through the rain, a voice that never died, still whispering your pain. Every town I haunt, every soul I know, feels the shadow where the cold winds blow. I didn't leave when my body fell low. I'm the curse you hear when the lanterns glow. No dirt can silence what you made of me. I live in the cracks of your guilty minds and the ticking clock of borrowed time. I am the gallows echo calling through the night, a broken hymn that never saw the light. Every breath you take, every fear you show, is the place I rise when the embers grow. I didn't die when they let me go. I became the voice you'll never outgrow. So if you hear me, don't look above. I'm not in heaven, I'm in your blood. Preaching to an empty sky, sand in my lungs, truth running dry. Boots full of thunder, heart full of rust. I sold my forgiveness for a handful of dust. The desert don't listen, it only devours. It baptizes sinners in broken down hours. I held up a Bible made of broken bone and spoke of salvation no one would own. The wind kept laughing through cracked valley halls, like heaven forgot how to answer my calls. It's a dust devil gospel spinning lies in the air, where saints and sinners breathe the same despair. I preach redemption, but I don't believe in a God that would leave a man like me. Oh, the truth gets lost in the burning sand when faith and sin walk hand in hand. I'm just a shadow that the storm won't keep, saying salvation I can't reach. I met a stranger with hollowed out eyes, said salvation's buried where the dead don't rise. He traded his mercy for a bottle of flame and forgot every prayer that once knew his name. We drank from the silence of a rusty sky, where even the angels come to die. And I swore I heard heaven turn away, like it's tired of the words I pray. The wind kept screaming through broken stone, like every sinner must die alone. It's a dust devil gospel spinning truth into pain, where holy water turns into rain. I preach forgiveness with blood on my hands, but no one survives in these cursed lands. Oh, the desert knows what the preacher hides. Every lie I've lived still burns inside. I'm just a voice in the endless sweep of salvation I'll never keep. If I fall tonight in the desert's roar, don't pray for me anymore. Let the wind take what's left of my name and bury it deep in the fire and flame. It's a dust devil gospel fading into the night, where wrong and right just lose their fight. I preached forever, but I was wrong. Even sinners can't stay strong. Now I'm just dust in a spinning dream, between redemption and everything in between. A broken hymn the storm will keep, in the salvation too far to reach. Under a sky that forgot how to burn, we stood like ghosts with nothing to earn. Cold wind whispering through cracked leather and bone, Two outlaws riding where no mercy is shown. Your breath was smoke in the frozen air, eyes like a promise you'd never repair. We shook on silence, no words to be said, just the weight of the living and the fear of the dead. And I should have known in that pale moon glow, a vow made in frost was bound to go cold. It was a cold, sad oath we swore in the night, stealing our hearts and the stars out of light, ride or die. Yeah, we sealed it in pain, but betrayal was riding behind your name. Now I'm lost where the black prairie breeze, with a promise you buried beneath frozen leaves. That cold saddle oath still cuts through my soul like a ghost on a horse that I'll never control. We crossed that desert like kings of the dust, built on a promise that turned into rust. Every hoofbeat echoed a lie we both fed, while the night kept count of the words we said. You reached for your gun when I trusted your hand, like sand in the wind did slip through the plan. No thunder was louder than the truth that I saw. Loyalty breaks when survival is law, and the stars turned away like they knew the cost of every alliance that winter had lost. It was a cold, sad oath we swore in the night, stealing our hearts and the stars out of light, ride or die. Yeah, we sealed it in pain, but betrayal was riding behind your name. Now I'm drifting where the silence is old, with a bullet of memory digging a hole. That cold saddle oath still haunts what I know, like a riderless shadow that refuses to go. If the wind ever speaks of the men we were then, tell it we died long before the end. Not by the bullet, not steel, not flame, but by trust wearing another man's name. It was a cold, saddle oath now buried in time, frozen in dust like a cursed old rhyme. Ride or die, but the die was mine when your silhouette crossed that final line. Now I wonder where the pale winds roll, with a broken vow carved into my soul. That cold saddle oath I still can't let go. It rides in my blood like a long, slow ghost. keeps on fire in my past like chains. Every step I take, it calls my name. The desert whispers what I can't deny. Too many ghosts in a stolen sky. I hear the dogs, I hear the steel, but I don't know how forgiveness feels. Blood on the horizon line, moon like a wound in the sky tonight. No peace left in this broken soul, only the road where the sinners go. I'm a red moon fugitive, running from the life I live. Every sin still rides with me, in the shadow of what I used to be. No heaven, no place to hide, just this dust and a haunted sky. I keep moving, I don't know why. Under the red moon, I survive. Gunmetal heart and a weathered face. I buried mercy in a nameless place. Every town knows what I have done. Every bullet remembers the one. I see her eyes in the desert heat, a memory I can't defeat. She said run, so I never stopped, even when my soul got lost. Footsteps fading in burning sand. I was a boy, now I'm just a man. No prayer left in my shaking hands, only survival in this wasteland. I'm a red moon fugitive, running from the life I lived. Every sin still rides with me, in the shadow of what I used to be. No heaven, no place to hide, just this dust and a haunted sky. I keep moving, I don't know why. Under the red moon, I survive. If I fall, let the desert know I was never made of gold, just a broken line in the dirt and flame. A man who never forgot his shame. I'm a red moon fugitive, still paying for the life I live. Every ghost that walks with me whispers what I used to be. No heaven, no place to hide, only wind and a burning sky. I keep moving, I don't know why. Under the red moon, I survive.